Alright, testing this out to see if anything works since I'm back in the satellite internet days. Smacked by the Mac, how you doing, man? I also have on slow mode to make it easier because I'm doing this live stream, testing it out with being here. It's on slow mode and I'm watching this fucking shitty movie, which maybe I'll mention what it is when I get to see if this is actually working and people can hear me. But yeah, slow mode is on. Yeah, for all I know, this won't work. But yeah, pretty much just sitting here. I'm talking to myself, so might as well. I'm watching High Tension for a paid request. I saw this film long ago. I was not a fan of it. I think the ending fucking ruins it. It makes the movie fucking stupid. You don't get it. Yeah, I get it. It's this whole represents her latent homosexuality tendencies of lesbian feminism. I don't give a fuck. It was a twist that just made you go, what? That's fucking bullshit. That one of those endings. Some people think it's the greatest twist. To me, I'm like, they're fucking bullshit. Hey, DJ Mexicano, how you doing? Matthew Klatzak, thank you. I'm glad you are enjoying the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. Oh, Spat by the Mat, you reviewed Watchers? Are you a fan of the movie? I'll check out your review. Spat by the Mat, if you want, on my community page, you just send a link to your review. I'll be glad to check it out. Are you a fan of Watchers? If not, that's fine. I mean, yeah, I love Watchers. Watchers 2 is actually my favorite. I don't know what your thoughts on Watchers 2 with Mark Singer. I like the first one with Corey Haim, but Watchers 2 is actually my favorite. Breach looks like shit. It's Bruce Willis being a goddamn mannequin again, having barely any emotion to give a fuck. Even if you pay him, he has barely enough to give a fuck. Thomas Jane wasted on a bullshit role. Breach looks like shit. Another direct-to-video Bruce Willis shit. Have there been any good Bruce Willis direct-to-video films? Bobby Reynolds, Matt Paul Palm, Christopher Harris, how you doing? Yeah, I'm watching High Tension. It's a paid request. I've seen the film before. I'm just revisiting it to remember. I hate this fucking movie because I hate this fucking ending. This ending's fucking stupid. I like the directors. I love the Hills of Eyes remake. Piranha 3D, I'd rather watch than this. Crawl, he did Crawl. I really like Crawl, but fuck this movie. Oh, you grew up on them? Cool. So have you reviewed Watchers 2? You barely find anyone talking about the Watchers films because they don't have a Blu-ray. Those are films. I like Green Lantern. Yes, I do like the Green Lantern movie. I didn't grow up with the comics. Maybe that's why. But I like Green Lantern. Sorry, I mean, I liked it. I thought it was a fun popcorn movie. But I never read a Green Lantern comic, so maybe that's why. Yeah, Watchers 1 and 2 I love. I grew up with them when I was a kid. And sadly, there's no Blu-ray. No Blu-ray in sight. The DVDs are out of print and they're VHS quality. So there's never been an HD. I don't give a fuck about Jiu-Jitsu. Nick Cage is barely in it. Nick Cage and Tony Jaa, you know they're not going to be the stars. Gunman Productions, come on. What's the point of watching it then? Some no-name, no-nuts find some stupid alien? I'll just go watch Predator and Predator 2. Thank you very much. Fuck Jiu-Jitsu. Nick Cage, I bet you money he comes in like halfway through the film. Action 44, never heard of it. Alien Isolation, sadly, they're gone. I don't have them. Jose Ballard, hello there, just trying this out. I know the quality is shit because I have satellite internet because it's the middle of fucking nowhere. There's no other internet to get, so satellite internet means bad quality. I will get to your other requests, Jose. I have them here. American Beauty. And I have the Wolverine DVD. I'll do the commentary sometime. I'm going to try to record those reviews tomorrow night. And then maybe Sunday or Monday have them up. And if you're wondering, I have it on slow mode to make it easier for me to read the chat. It's like 100 seconds. Just makes it easier to read the chat. But yeah, I'm watching High Tension. It's another paid request. And it's, again, fuck the ending to this movie, I'll say that. Ooh, titties! Johnny Jerry, those have to be, Johnny Jerry, those movies are so long, each one. I'd be like, you have to pay me a shitload of money to review the Transformers films. You could call me greedy, that's fine. But those are like 2.5, 3 hour movies a piece. That's just me. Hi, Lucas. Never saw Dexter's Laboratory. I've heard of the show, but I never saw it. Yeah, I saw Fate of Blasky on a Blu-ray. I just didn't have the money for it. I only had the money for one movie, so I bought the film Silence Madness. And it's probably going to take like 2 months for it to get here. Bobby Reynolds, I don't really care about a multiverse thing. There would still be reboots. Well, right now it's December 4th here. It's not quite midnight yet. Godfather 3, I don't give a fuck about the Godfather film. I don't care about the Godfather film, so I don't give a shit if it's getting... You know what? I prefer Goodfellas. I think Goodfellas is better than Godfather. There, I said it. I prefer Casino, and I prefer Goodfellas. Hi, Kabinky. Batman vs. TMNT, that's a request for later this month someone paid for. I don't care for it, but I already knew, because Batman is OP. Batman beats all the Turtles by himself, and I fucking knew that. The TMNT barely gets to do anything. Raphael, my favorite, barely does jack shit, except this bullshit with 10-year-old Robin that I could give a flying fuck about. Fuck Robin. Raphael should put Robin goddamn basketball and kick him through a fucking field goal. Equalizer films, I thought they were too long. Denzel was good, but I thought those films were too long, and it felt like they never ended, especially the first film. The first film felt like it had 4 endings. But Denzel's good. Also, the sequel, the trailer lied. If you remember the trailer where he's like, do you like Star Trek? That line is out of the movie. I'm like, well, that's bullshit. Would you all say goodbye to theaters? I never go to the theaters anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. Meadowland, hello. Lucas, maybe not right away, Lucas. Maybe later this month or next month. I'm just, right now, I need to catch up on some requests, and so I'm watching a request, and I figured I'd do this while I'm watching it. That's a film I've seen before, so it's mainly me watching to remember stuff. AVGN episodes, I haven't seen one in a long time, so... John Wick 4, they're supposed to make it after... Keanu is supposed to do it after he finishes Matrix 4. Which I don't know why you need a Matrix 4, but what do I know? no one's really looking forward to a Matrix 4 because people did not like the sequels. I liked the sequels. I saw them in the theater. But I'm one of the few that likes the sequels. And that's the thing. People don't like the... I don't understand. Hey, John, how are you doing? Lucas, yeah, for future, that's fine. Lucas Green, that's fine. Johnny Jerry, I would choose Saving Private Ryan. I don't know much about the gaming platforms because I never even got a PS4. I haven't played a video game in a long time, so I haven't played a video game in like a year. So I'm out of the loop when it comes to video games, to be honest. But yeah, John Wick 4 is supposed to come out. Well, it's supposed to start getting made after the Matrix 4. Club Dread I haven't seen. There's no Mellow Yellow here. The only time it was here was cans, but now there's an aluminum can shortage. That's why if you go to your store and you wonder, well, wait a minute, like Mellow Yellow, there's none here. Mountain Dew Cold Red, Mountain Dew the orange one. There's barely, there's a cut down in soda. So if it's like that in your town, it's because there's some aluminum can shortage because of the bullshit going on. Grand Theft Auto games, years and years and years ago. I haven't played in like probably no. Last one I really played was probably Grand Theft Auto 3, honestly. Lucas Green, I don't really know what your question means. Ford versus Ferrari, no, I haven't seen it. Johnny Jerry, it'd have to be a bit, because that movie's like 2.5 hours and it's especially shitty and boring. I hate the Miami Vice movie. I like the show, but I hate the movie. Survival Island, I've never even seen it. Chainsaw Massacre 4, could you watch it to laugh at? You can laugh at Matthew McConaughey's performance, I guess. But, I don't know, the movie's not like Samurai Cop or Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. It's not like that, so I guess that's up to you. Which do I prefer? McDonald's. DJ doing okay. Lucas Green, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Lucas. Passion of Darkly Noon, never heard of it. Jamil Brown, right now I need to get caught with requests. I don't know. Fast and Furious, there's like 18 of them. So, $1 million. Give me $1 million. I don't know. I have no idea. The Fast and Furious, there's like 25 of them right now. 27. 37 in a row. How many are there? 15? 50? 55? Yeah, Miami Vice, the movie's a fucking bore fest. It's like 3 hours long. Well, not really. It's like 2.5 hours long at least. Bigfoot, Atlantis, no, I don't think they exist. Zodiac, it was okay. It was alright. Lucas, that sounds good. If it's through PayPal, that sounds good, Lucas. That's no problem. Well, my friend, the Choice Voice, reviewed the Golden Child Blu-ray, and he mentioned the making of is all stuff from back in the day. There's not one single new interview, so that sucks. Solomon Kane, never heard of it. Hi, Wasakubo, I know I fucked that up. Hello there, how are you doing? Johnny Jerry, I guess War of the Worlds, but I'm more of sci-fi than a war guy. Disney video made in November 2019 deleted. Well, because I thought I could do a better job now that I have more info about the whole Disney Fox thing. So sometimes I want to improve on a video. Okay, this film's got good gore, but this movie still has a bullshit ending. Makes no fucking sense. 4K Steelbook set. DJ, I don't have 4K players, so I don't care about 4K. I don't have a 4K player, I don't have a 4K... Well, yeah, I don't have a 4K TV, I don't have a 4K player, so I don't care about the 4K Steelbook. Hey, CFH Cowboy. License to Kill, favorite moments? I don't have a favorite moment, I just like the movie. It's definitely one of the better James Bond films. Favorite Sean Connery Bond film? Yep, Lucas Green, the super chat still works. I got the $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Favorite Sean Connery Bond film? Probably Goldfinger, and then You Only Live Twice. Favorite shoe brand? The cheap, cheap. Whatever's the cheapest is my favorite. Hey man, what's your favorite Dennis Quaid movie? Dennis Quaid. I like Inner Space. I like Vantage Point. I like Pandorum. Dennis Quaid. I have to think about it. There's probably a few that I enjoy. Unhinged, I haven't seen it. Doberman Gang, never seen it. Subject, PerryFan49, here's the thing. If I ever do a subject video, it only lasts 10 minutes because then everyone is asking random questions. And I feel bad for ignoring people. You get what I mean? So I don't know how people do subjects. Because I start a subject that people are like, hey, what do you think about this and this? So I feel bad for ignoring people. I sent in the form for the replacement disc. I've heard nothing back, so... Hide Gone Whole. Inner Space is a good one. American Gangster, I think, is boring. I think it's too long. I think... You know what? I think New Jack City is a better version. New Jack City felt edgier, felt more... just in a weird way, I don't want to say relatable, but it just felt more... less glossy. I don't know how to put it. Just that's a movie that didn't need to be 3 fucking hours long. American Gangster. Good movies not on my 100 favorite action films list. Dead Bang with Don Johnson's a good one. I forget what was all the 100. Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth. That's a good one. I mean, I forget what was all on it. Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. It just depends what year, what decade you're talking about. Devin, he doesn't really like his name being put out there anymore, Devin, so I've stopped. Sorry about that, Devin. By the way, the review of The Mighty you requested is up, just in case you don't know. Attack of the Clones, Die Another Day, Star Trek Nemesis. How would you rank those most hard to watch? The hardest to watch would be... honestly, Star Trek Nemesis. Attack of the Clones, Die Another Day, Star Trek Nemesis. Neil Breen, actually someone requested a Neil Breen one. It's called Faithful Findings. So I have to watch that sometime. Super Mario Super Show, I've heard of it, never seen it. Training Day, it's okay, but it's not my favorite Denzel film. My favorite Denzel film is Virtuosity. I think that's a very underrated movie. I love Virtuosity. Yeah, I've watched quite a few Christmas movies. They're coming up for requests. Home Alone 2, The Ref. John, I watched that again. That review's coming. Thank you so much, John. Ernest Saves Christmas, which I love. Worst Keanu Reeves movie, Knock Knock, which I reviewed. Which a lot of people have been commenting on lately because I guess it got a lot of play on Netflix recently. So, yeah. But, yeah, the worst one is Knock Knock. With Brian Bosworth, I don't know what you mean, CFJ Cowboy. Stone Cold, yeah, Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth, that's a good one. T2 is good, Roadhouse is good, Skyfall's good, GoldenEye's good, Casino Royale's good, Battle Los Angeles is good, at least to me. Xanaphar Studios, hello there, how you doing? Yeah, Devin Lott, in case you, I think you have requested The Mighty, that is up on the channel now. I did a commentary on Spider-Man 3. Piece of shit. Yeah, someone requested Home Alone 1 and 2, and then someone else requested Home Alone 4. So, those are all coming. Hebrew Hammer? No, I've never heard of it. Worst natural disaster you've experienced? I guess I really haven't experienced any natural disasters, honestly. Nothing to be noteworthy. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2, I'm open to it because I like the first one. Test the internet service, yeah. Stallone and Suicide Squad, what, it's gonna be like a 2-minute roll, 5-minute roll? That doesn't impress me much. God, this high-tension movie. It's got good gore, but I already know, I've seen this before, this ending is bullshit. It's meant to signify her repression of her lesbian sexual tendencies, so she visualized herself as this fucking trucker who's ready to get a fucking dick sucked at a truck stop for $5 or blow dogs for quarters. What the fuck was the point of her visualizing a goddamn dirty-ass trucker ready to go to the fucking Ford dealership, get his dick sucked by a disembodied head when nothing happened? So, like, what the fuck was the point of that scene early on? The director's done better stuff, in my opinion. Yeah, the chat's on super slow-mo because that way I can actually read the chat. Tesla Chainsaw Master video game? I knew they're making the Cannibal Holocaust video game. That's the crazier one to me, a Cannibal Holocaust game. The Mexican Brad Pitt, I haven't seen it. Full Metal Jacket. Devin, I don't have a PO. I do have an address, but I'm not going to send it out here. So send me an email, and I can send the post box. I thought I did Full Metal Jacket. I don't remember if I did Full Metal Jacket, honestly. I don't remember, Devin. If you want to send me an email, I can send an address. Okay, Johnny Jerry. My favorites would be Die Hard 3, Friday, Bad Boys, Heat, and Mortal Kombat. I liked all 4 Indiana Jones films. Dinobots, so there you go. Turned off a movie? I mean, no, I watched the movie all the way through. Double Toasted, I know who they are, but I haven't listened to much of them. I'm not a fan of Borat, so no, I did not see Borat 2. Eastern Condors is a great movie. I love Eastern Condors. One of my favorite Sammo Hung films. Hey, Stoner Crazy Clips, how are you doing? Betty. That seemed like a movie where the girl is an annoying bitch. Blood of Zeus, never heard of it. Who would you rock bottom, stunner, sweet chin music? Okay, 3 names. I would stunner Victor Selva and hopefully break his fucking neck. M.S. Shyamalan, I'll rock bottom. Because that'd be a big twist for him. And Michael Bay, I'll sweet chin kick him in the fucking face. Lucas Green, no problem. Lucas Green, thank you for the kindness. I appreciate Lucas. Okay, Devin, I'll look at the email after the stream. Hey, Belinda, how are you doing? Yeah, I have satellite internet here, so the quality's going to be jacked. That's why the picture and sound are shit. I'm watching fucking High Tension, which is shitty fucking ending. Bullshit ending. Hey, Papa Cronus. I reviewed Nowhere to Run, actually. I do enjoy it. It was a different change of pace for Van Damme. And that was the same year he had Hard Target, so it was a good one, too. The Surrogates, I could watch as a time waster, but yeah, it's nothing great. But I could watch it as a time waster, but, you know, it's not a film I would defend. But I'll take it over Bruce Willis' direct-to-video shit. Ninja Turtles 4? What do you mean Ninja Turtles 4? Terry, don't know what that is. I actually saw Brothers earlier today, Jamil. I liked it. The girl didn't annoy me. It was because I saw another film called He's Not Out. What the fuck was it called again? He's Out There. Those 2 girls were annoying as piss. But Brothers I liked. Tobey Maguire was actually rather good. Well, right now I'm watching High Tension for request. And before this I saw Brothers, 2009. Pretty good flick. Oscar-worthy Van Damme acting performances. JCVD was really good. I also thought In Hell was a really good performance. And I liked Wake of Death, his performance in that. My favorite Martin Scorsese film. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I enjoy Wolf of Wall Street. I enjoy Goodfellas. I enjoy Taxi Driver. Casino. After Hours is a good one. Well, Dinobot, if it's a paid request for Waterboy, no, I don't have a P.O. box. It's a different address, so you would have to email me, and I would send the address. It's a different address. Just this way, I don't have to pay for a P.O. box, so that saves money. So there's a different way to do it. So Heavy Metal Turtles, how are you doing? Funnel cakes? I don't even know what a funnel cake is, honestly. Grave of the Fireflies? Yes, depressing movie. What, Breach? The Bruce Willis? Yeah, I talked about it about 15 minutes ago. Looks like shit. Another Bruce Willis directed video fucking bullshit. The TMNT reboot, I don't give a fuck anymore. They've fucked over TMNT so many times, there ain't no more lube. All the lube's gone, it's all dry and scratchy. And it's all fucking bloody. TMNT just turned into one goddamn giant tampon. Tampon mating ninja twats is what TMNT stands for nowadays. I'm serious. Fuck. Thank you, Lucas. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I was going to ask you, Lucas, if it's okay for the top 10 episodes to do for, like, top 10 of Season 1, since that's the one I'll be watching. Because it's tough for me to do a top 10 of the entire show. But is it okay to do, like, a top favorite of Season 1? That way I could do that after I watch it. Yeah, TMNT, like I said, there must be tampon making ninja twats. Yeah, he's out there with Yvonne Strahovski. Yvonne was good, but the movie was a pile of fucking nothing. Like, such a typical generic fucking home invasion film. And the two girls were about annoying as pissing in the wind. Fuck's sake. Well, I saw Rogue Megan Fox as well, as you can tell. I reviewed it. I just uploaded it a couple hours ago. Megan Fox is a fucking mercenary. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Do you think that's a good idea, folks? Megan Fox being a fucking mercenary and they get killed by a fucking female lion? But the female lion has cubs, so we let her go. Sonic the Hedgehog's effects look more convincing than the fucking female lion in Rogue. Funnel cakes are deep fried sugary dough with powdered sugar coated on top. That sounds like a heart attack. I really do appreciate that, Lucas. Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse? I choose Bugs Bunny. Spider-Man 3 leak trailer? Didn't even know there was one. If they had made Terminator vs. Robocop, do you think it could have been as good? Well, Freddy vs. Jason isn't that good. I mean, it's so at best, honestly. You should do an animated Robocop vs. Terminator and have the voices of Arnold and Peter Weller. And I think it could be fun. I think it could be fun, but what do I know? There's at least potential there. Mean Streets, that wasn't for me. Yeah, Predator 5, I don't give a fuck. How many shitty Predator films do we need before we call it quits? People wonder, why are you so cynical? Well, look at the fucking world we live in today. Why the fuck should I not be cynical? Goddamn movie theaters are gonna die. Mellow Yellow is... there's none around here. All this other bullshit happening. It's fucking ridiculous. Goddamn ridiculous bullshit. I'm more of a cat person. I love the pussy. Well, Devin, I mean, I don't put it in the about section because I don't want my email out there for everyone to see. So I'm sure if there's a, I mean, if you send me a message or something, maybe I can send an email. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Alien reboot? What do you mean? Do I want to see a reboot of Alien? No. Doesn't need to happen. Thoughts of 4-year-old virgin? Don't give a fuck. Serenity, I didn't watch the show, so the movie was kind of confusing to me. I don't know what John McClane would have done with Predator 2. I have no idea. I don't know what his choices would have been. How would you rank the 2003 TMNT seasons? Well, the first 3 are the best. The weakest, honestly for me, the weakest is the Ninja Tribunal stuff. I mean, even the Fast Force that was more interesting to me than Ninja Tribunal. I never could get into that arc. And, yeah, Back to the Sewers was kind of weak the last season. So I would say that's the second weakest. How far I'm in the film? High tension, 46 minutes. Well, thank you, Lucas, once again. I figure you deserve. Hope you. Oh, thank you, Lucas. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your kindness. You've been very generous. My favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael. That's why my username has Raph in the title. Okay, let me... Alright, Devin, I will do that after the stream. I got your email. Star Wars and Star Trek together? Not really. Reboot Toxic Avenger? I didn't like the original, so... Tom and Jerry trailer... I was indifferent on it. I mean, completely indifferent. It doesn't look like the worst thing ever, but it just looks as if it's going to be... just... forgettable. Honestly, forgettable. Brian Freeman, Drive, Only the Strong, Kickboxer 5 should all get Blu-ray releases. I have no idea. MVD has mentioned they want to do Drive. I don't know what's going on with it, though. Also, P.S. You can watch whatever version of Fantastic Four 2005 version you prefer. I know this is an extended cut. Thank you, Lucas. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. What kind of girls do I like? Well, they have to be over 18, and they have to be clean, and they have to be alive. Cracker Ritz or Wheat Thins? I'm more into Cracker Ritz. I'm more into Ritz. Favorite porn actress? Anyone that's over 18 and clean. Least favorite TMNT villain? Least favorite Ninja Turtle villain? Fuck. Anything in Michael Bay's movies, but I don't even know what my least TMNT villain, least favorite would be. Yeah, I enjoy Falling Down. Falling Down was a great movie. Falling Down, Michael Douglas gives one of his best performances as a guy who's just losing it. But you feel compassion for him too, because he's doing things that are wrong, but you feel like part of you wants to do what he's doing too. My ideal AVP movie? At this point, I don't know. Oh, thanks, Devin. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't know what you would do with Alien vs. Predator nowadays. I think it's too late. And, would I screw MILFs? Sure. I have no issues with that. I mean, MILF is almost my age anyways, because I'm old. IWA Deep South, I haven't seen that wrestling. Favorite non-James Bond spy film? Well, I don't even know. Sneakers is a good movie. I reviewed that. Sneakers. That's a good film. That deals with spy stuff. Robert Redford. But the AVP3, I mean, what more can you do? They had it on Earth. They had it in the snow. I mean, maybe do it like Hardcore Henry? Maybe? But put a voice to it, like I don't know who voice. I like the movie Misery. And Unforgiven I haven't seen in a long time. So I don't know. Song of the South I've never seen. My favorite sports movie? Any Given Sunday is up there. I also love White Men Can't Jump. Those two are up there. Any Given Sunday, White Men Can't Jump. Again, this whole fucking movie's just a goddamn cheat. That's the thing. I know people say it's clever. That's fine, they can take clever. To me, I'm like, it's a cheap shot. I don't like cheap shots. Sometimes, yes, it can work. To me, though, this was just like such a cheap fucking shot. I went, give me a fucking break with this movie, High Tension. I much prefer the Hills of Eyes remake. I much prefer Crawl. I much prefer Piranha 3D. I'm not even big into Piranha 3D. I'd rather watch it than this. I mean, like, come on, man. Just a cheap fucking shot. I mean, if you're talking about French horror films, I'd rather watch Frontiers. Frontiers I liked more than this. Argento, I think, is the better filmmaker than Fulci. I just do. I mean, Deep Red and Phenomena alone. I would make an R-rated Raphael Ninja Turtle film, so it'd be an action film. I've heard of the Ren and Stimpy documentary. I've never seen it. Robin Williams, I miss very much. Very much. Endless for Kill, I love that movie. I wish that had a Blu-ray. Favorite Robert De Niro film? God, I mean, probably Heat? Probably Heat? Jason Neal, how are you doing? Just whatever I can find, like, nothing really is that good. Like, this is Coca-Cola Cherry. That's what I mean, they don't even have much choices for soda. I don't want fucking Mountain Dew, unless it's Code Red. Okay, I found a 6-pack of bottles of Code Red, but I couldn't find any fucking cans. I don't want Mountain Dew, I don't want just regular Pepsi or Coke. That's the case, I'll just drink fucking water. But cherry at least has some kind of taste. I miss my fucking Mellow Yellow, I know that. 1992? God, that's tough, I don't know. Split Second, Universal Soldier, Hard Boiled, Rapid Fire, Under Siege. TMNT is owned by Nickelodeon, not Disney. Nickelodeon owns TMNT. Although it might as well be owned by Disney, just Nickelodeon are fucking... I feel like I want to spit on them. Dinobot, I have no idea what you're talking about. Johnny, neither. I would watch neither. I would say neither. Any filmmaking tips? I'm not a filmmaker, so what's the point of me giving tips? Matthew, they deleted most of their comments, and then Well, Matthew, they put a shitload of comments, and apparently they talked behind my back, and then they deleted a shitload of their comments, and then they let it be for Never Hike in the Snow. So, and people told me, yeah, they had a lot of comments, and they deleted most of them, but then they left a couple of them, and then I'm like, all this was happening while I was fucking asleep. Hi, Michael. Yeah, I got the hat back. My favorite movie antagonist? You mean like villain? Well, it depends what kind of villain. Like, I mean, there's Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, those type of villains. I mean, there's Hans Gruber, and there's the Alien Queen. I mean, it just depends what kind of villain you're talking about. I reviewed Angel Heart, actually. I reviewed Angel Heart a few months ago. Hey, Michael, the Choice Voice. Hello there. Yeah, it's not a great video quality, but at least it's something. How you doing, Michael? This is the Choice Voice, Michael Keane. He did a great review of the Golden Child Blu-ray recently. That's what I was talking about before when someone was asking. Hi, James. Time Cop's getting a remake or reboot? Fuck that. I'm not surprised, but they had a TV show that no one watched, and they had a Time Cop 2 that no one watched. Jordan Peele's doing the People on the Stairs remake. I'm getting tired of Jordan Peele already. I like Get Out, but the guy is a bit overrated. Us was not all that. The Twilight Zone, I've heard that is shit. Bobby Reynolds, hello there. Favorite Christmas song? I don't really have a favorite song. Favorite DC Comics superhero? I guess Superman. Mainly because of Christopher Reeve. Most frustrating episode of the X-Files? Almost every episode of the last two, the reboot seasons. Not reboot, what the fuck they call them? The new ones. Season 10 and 11. Where they retcon, like, the past 5 fucking seasons. Let's bring back the show and retcon the last 5 fucking seasons of the show. Oh, thank you, Lucas Green. If you want this instead of a top 10 episodes, just rate the episodes of the first season, that's fine, either is cool. Thank you, Lucas, I appreciate that. Yeah, put the money in the special edition of Time Cop, that would be better. Miami Vice I enjoyed. I had one of those cheap DVD sets. I forget what the company that released it. But I enjoyed the 5th season. The last season was pretty meh. Like, the first 2 seasons were the best of Miami Vice. 1997. I don't know, Volcano, Fifth Element, Drive, Con Air, and the Metro. No, Requiem for a Dream is not the most depressing film. The most depressing film is probably... What was that one with the dogs I saw? Where they had the disease? Oh, fuck. Oh, thank you, Trevin. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, Trevin. Half-Life, I played the first one years ago back in the early 2000s when they had a desktop computer. I liked it. Never played the sequel. Dreamcatcher, I hated. It was everything in the kitchen sink. Favorite sitcom Christmas special? I don't really have a favorite of that. I still haven't seen any of the Friday the 13th films, fan. You know what, Michael? Even with that, I do recommend Never Hike Alone. In all fairness, I do think that is a good fan film for what it is. Yeah, The Plague Dogs. Like, that movie's pretty fucking depressing. My favorite season of the X-Files? I don't have a favorite season, but just, I like the first... I have to watch the first 9. More so the first 7. Kurt Russell, well, he just released the film, The Christmas Chronicles 2, which I didn't see because I didn't see the first one. Yeah, Showtime with Eddie Murphy, I liked it. Three Stooges Nintendo game, yeah, I played that a long time ago. It was kind of difficult. Yeah, I don't need another fucking Predator film. Just let it go. We don't need more Predators. Predators. We don't need any more Predators. Just keep fucking it up. With Barbarian Orc, what are you talking about? I only heard it's getting a reboot. I never heard 2010 Predators getting a sequel. Where did you hear that at? Michael beat me to it. Choice voice, Michael, you asked the same question I did. Serious Sam 4? I never played Serious Sam 3. Eddie Murphy stand-up jokes? I don't remember his stand-up jokes. I liked his stand-up, I don't remember any jokes. 1994... Speed... Clerks, Ace Ventura... Time Cop... True Lies, Shawshank. Madam Hanoff, hope you enjoy your request. I know you'll eventually get to them, and have a Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. Predators. That's what it was. Predator 2018. It was a Predator, alright. We all know it was Predator. Shitty Predator. Yeah, never hiking this. Yeah, Womp Stomp got their panties in a fucking bunch. And then they deleted a bunch of comments. And then they did all the other shit. Mark Anzio, I really am sorry about that. Sincerely. Marco Anzio. Let me do this. It's not much, but for everyone out there watching, let's give a toast to Mr. Marco Anzio's dad. May he rest in peace. Everything will be fine. That's a stupid thing for me to say, but a little toast. It's not much, but that's what else I can do. Hello, Grand Theft Ruben. A boy and his dog, I barely remember. Gregory Itzen, I don't even know who that is. Least favorite movie score? I don't really have a least favorite score. I can't think of a least favorite score. Disney went downhill, I would laugh, honestly. I would laugh my ass off. The new female James Bond, I thought it was still Daniel Craig. Isn't he still coming out with No Time to Die? Or whatever the fuck it's called? BitChute is very wanty. BitChute needs to get their... They need to give a shit about their site and fix their fucking bugs. That's what BitChute needs to do. New Scream film? Why? That's what I asked. Why? That's a sincere question. Why do we need another Scream film? Can someone in the chat answer me? Sincerely, anyone in the chat, answer me a sincere question. Why do we need a Scream 5? Like I said, I don't know what a favorite movie... I don't know what my least favorite movie score would be. That's the thing, if it's a bad movie score, usually I just forget it and empty it out of my brain. So I don't remember. Yeah, we didn't need a Scream 4. or Scriform, whatever the hell it was called. Okay, Johnny Jerry, I would go with Blair Witch Project, End of Days, Universal Soldier Return, Deep Blue Sea, The Matrix. House of the Dead, I mean, it's Uwe Boll, so it's pretty damn awful. Putting video game footage into it, it was ridiculous. Most of it's not in a fucking house, even though it's called House of the Dead. Yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot get into Click. To me, it does rip off Bruce Almighty too much. It's guy who's obsessed with his job, and then one day he meets someone who is this omnipotent being who gives him the power of God, then uses it to further his career, but then everything goes haywire, and then he almost dies. Jim Carrey gets hit by a car, Adam Sandler has a heart attack, then both films they wake up, and then, oh my god, thank you, everything's back to normal, and then he realizes, I need to take better care of my family, and not worry so much about my job. That's just how I feel about Click, and to me, Bruce Almighty was the better film. That's just me. Home 2015, never heard of it. Men Who Stare at Goats, I don't remember a single thing about it, honestly. Brainscan, I didn't mind it for what it was. Punisher Max Comics, never read them. Zinedine Zidane, no, never heard of it. Michael Bay's Ninja Turtle films that he produced were more offensive to me because they had a $100 million budget and that's the best they could do. Yes Man, I barely remember. Good Luck Total Meltdown 2, I like Escape from LA. I do like that film. Uwe Boll, the one film I could give him credit for is Rampage. That's the one film. Barbarian Orc, what was your post? I didn't see it. Oh, Gone Hall, that was the Uwe Boll story, the Uwe Boll documentary, and they used like an old review from like 10 years ago that I talked about Uwe Boll. That's my boy review, I don't know what happened to it. I don't remember. I didn't say bottles. I did not say bottle shortage. I said aluminum can shortage. I did not say bottle. I said aluminum can. Alice Madness Returns. I don't know what that is. Felissa Rose or Pamela Springsteen. Well, they both played two very different versions of the character, so it just depends. I like Pumpkinhead. The first Pumpkinhead is a classic. Motherless Brooklyn, never seen. Jungle Book movies. The only one I've seen is the cartoon, and I liked it. Krampus, wasn't a fan. I can't get into Tobey or Not to Be Maguire Spider-Man. He cries too much. To me, he cries all the fucking time in those movies. He's like Opie Taylor. Ready to sing, "Hey Aunt B, are my pancakes ready? Golly gee willikers, Mr. Wilson." I'm ready for him to do it. Diet soda? No, I don't like diet soda. Hoover Mall? Don't know what that is. I'm sorry, Guerrero. I thought Seed sucked ass. Plus, didn't he have like actual animal killing in that? Which I don't condone. I don't appreciate that bullshit. Bad News Bears, I would say the original is better. Teletoon, don't know what that is. What films would make a cool video game? I don't know if there are any, honestly. At this point, they would just ruin it or fuck it up. A film that would make a cool video game. I don't know if there is any anymore. I could think of, honestly. How many good movies, video games are there? Fire and Ice? No, I've never seen it. Saved by the Bell? When I was a kid, I saw it. It's been forever. Favorite game you played as a combination of games? I don't really have a favorite. Salo commentary live stream? I didn't like the quality of it, so I deleted it. I've heard of Action USA, I've never seen it. Any of my videos been on TV? I don't know. Well, Marco Anzio, that's the thing, is that you have some people that go, that they don't believe that it's real, and that's the sad thing about nowadays. There are people who think that shit ain't real, and that shit don't mean anything. They think it's the same as the flu. I'm like, well, it's not the same as the flu, but I used to have a review drive up, but I guess not anymore. I'm so tired of all these fucking sequels and reboots. Do they not understand it's fine to end it and move on to greener pastures? How many franchises have benefited? Let me ask you, how many franchises have benefited from lengthening its fucking sequel? How many franchises have benefited from that happening? I used to have a reviewer drive up. I thought it was still up, but if it's not, then I don't know what happened. I used to have a reviewer drive up. I grew up on a farm, Johnny. I don't give a fuck about coming to America too. Like, that's your follow-up to a fun film like the Dolomite movie? Is a sequel to Coming to America? That's pretty much the same fucking plot? The plot is pretty much the same fucking plot of the first film. Instead of coming to find his bride, he's had to come to find his son. I gotta come to America to find a bride. That's the first movie. I gotta come to America to find my son. That's the second movie. Wow, what great imagination we have. Getting sick and fucking tired of that. Just laziness. I'll use mind control. Hasakubo, I reviewed American History X a few months ago on the channel. That review's still up. But yeah, I did a review of American History X. Oh, sorry, I had to rewind because I missed some stuff. Seven or Fight Club? I like both, I don't know which I would pick. YouTube gives a hard time to everybody's videos. Jeremy Johns, I'm not a fan of. Could not get into him. Well, Marco Anzio, I think that's true. I think honestly I had it. I really do believe I had it. when I back in February. Happy Madison blocked the video. Why? Because I didn't like it? So that's why I'm always blocked? Oh fucking hell, what? Did I even have footage in that review? I don't even remember having footage in that review. Did I? Did I review footage in that Sweat Boy review? Did I? Yeah, I like 7-Up. Oh, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it once again. Hey, man, just wondered, would you say you enjoyed Flushed Away more than Shrek as creators made both those films? What do you mean? I thought Aardman Animations did, who did Chicken Run did Flushed Away. Shrek, I think, is from different people. I mean, I don't know which I enjoyed more. I don't know. I liked both. I didn't hate Shrek. We watched it at the end. Bad nipples or asses? I guess nipples. Call of Duty games, I haven't played much. That's my boy review, DJ Donnelly. Someone said that Happy Medicine blocked it. That's what they told me just now. Do I have a favorite Superman Batman villain? No, I don't really have a favorite. Thank you, Mark Donzio. I appreciate that. Balls of Fury, I don't remember anything about. Well, okay, DreamWorks released it, but they didn't create it. Aardman Animations created Flushed Away. Those are the same people that created Chicken Run. It's just DreamWorks worked with them to release the film, but they didn't create the film. You know what I mean? The Aardman Animations, who did Chicken Run and Wallace and Gromit, created the film. Yeah, DreamWorks released it. But I just said it because you mentioned creators. Total Meltdown 2, definitely Pulp Fiction, I think is better. See, I return it to the beginning. See, this is what I don't get. Like, she's there, repressing her sexuality. This is high tension. But the dog is barking at the door as if someone's there. What, did she teleport herself? Because we found at the end, it's her doing the killing. So was the dog barking at her fucking phantom? Panthers? I don't know what Panthers is. Johnny Jerry. I didn't have footage. Well, I don't know why the fuck it was blocked then. I didn't even know that. Might have to try to. I don't know. Warner Brothers. I mean, what more can Warner Brothers do? They can't release the films in theaters. Not many people are going to theaters. So what more can they do? Like, what is their option? I guess, what is the alternate option for Warner Brothers? That's my question. Yeah, it was deleted. Happy holidays to you, Michael. Remember, Michael, hey, maybe one time if we can figure it out, maybe we can do like a joint chat thing. Invite me to one of your streams somehow. I don't know how, if Zoom or something else, I don't know. Favorite modern Western film? You'd have to give me choices. I don't know what modern Western films have been made. Burial's Top 4, I'm not interested in. Own any action figures? Not as much as I used to. Shaun the Sheep? No, I don't watch Shaun the Sheep. It's just an image on your review. Said from the creators of Shrek and Madagascar, so that's how I came to the conclusion. Well, yeah, they did that for marketing purposes because it's DreamWorks, and those are two films that were successful. So then, hey, let's put those on there. They'll hopefully get the same amount of success. But I mean, as to which I liked better, I mean, kind of even. I don't know, kind of even. Maybe Shrek, I would give a little bit of the better, a little bit more. Predator, I disagree. I think Predator 2018 is way worse. I think Alien 3 is the worst. I think Alien Resurrection is worst. AVPR, it's dark, but I can still see some stuff. It's way too dark, but I can see some stuff. I can go on YouTube and see the stuff. That's the thing. Hey, WRJ, how you doing? Least favorite Godzilla monster? I don't really have a least favorite monster. Any westerns made from the 90s to today? What westerns have been made from the 90s to today? What westerns have been made? I haven't really kept track of westerns. I haven't seen Freaky. Never played Monster Hunter, so I can't care about anything about what's going on with Monster Hunter, because I never played a single minute of that game. Wonder Woman 84, I don't give a fuck, because I didn't like the first one. Didn't like the first Wonder Woman, so why should I care about the sequel? Hello, Brandon. I haven't seen The Dentist 2. I've seen the first one, though. I have not seen the 2. Usually nowadays, I just use the electric shaver if I need to shave, so no shaving cream. The electric shaver is just faster and more comfortable. Alien 3, I think, would have sucked even without the interference, just from the piss-poor story they chose. Absolutely piss-poor story they chose. That people like because we're fucking edgy. Alien 3 is like the fucking emo goth guy of fucking Hot Topic, thinking he's fucking edgy, but then he's got fucking pink elephants tattooed on his ass. That's fucking Alien 3. Well, I mean, Young Guns is my favorite western, and that's 80s. I reviewed Dr. Giggles a few months ago. I like Dr. Giggles. I reviewed that a few months ago. Onward, never seen. Yuma, Hostiles, I haven't seen them. Most overrated movie of the 90s? I don't know, I'd have to see a list of movies from the 90s to pick which would be the most overrated. Titanic? Maybe? Nope, I don't smoke, never smoked. Matt Paul Palm, have a good night. Have a good night, Leah. Gibson strip for Alien 3. Well, it depends which William Gibson strip, because I read online the comic book. Or no, not that. the audio with Michael Biehn and Lance Henriksen, that sucked. Sad to say, that audio Alien 3 that was supposed to be a William Gibson script, I'm like, this sucked. Like, this was a really fucking boring movie too. It would be less offensive than Alien 3, granted, but it was fucking boring. So, I don't know if that was a different William Gibson script, but if not the William Gibson script, I would have preferred them doing an audio and comic book form. I'm like, I thought that the comic book, like the script I thought of was like a lot more action. That's not the case. Like, Hicks barely did anything, and unless it was a different fucking script. Shane Black, he could retire for all I care. Johnny Jerry, I guess Glory I would choose. Tales from the Crypt TV show, I haven't watched much of to give an honest opinion. But I'm not really into those type of shows. I don't really seek that stuff out, I just don't. Lucas Breen, that sounds more than fair, absolutely. That's more than fair. Yeah, Avatar is very overrated. Very, very overrated. When I talked about Avatar, everyone was saying it was a 10 out of 10 best movie ever, and then when I did my review, that was when you had like 10-minute limits on YouTube, and I'm like, this movie sucks. The story sucks, the characters suck. Fred Claus, I don't remember anything about it. Bad Lieutenant, the sequel of Nick Cage, I barely remember that too. My favorite Matt Damon movie, The Martian, was pretty good. I don't know if that's my favorite. Good Will Hunting is good. Dogma is good. I don't know what my favorite would be. The first couple X-Men movies are fine, but there's other superhero films I like a lot more. But I mean, I would say if there's the best X-Men film, it would be X-Men 2. Well, James Cameron lost his balls in the divorce with Linda Hamilton. That's my theory. I think Spider-Man 3 is worse. Yeah, I said I think Spider-Man 3 is worse. Heath Ledger was good in Dark Knight, I'll give you that. I will give you that. He was good in Dark Knight. But, well, Gary Oldman was good. Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine. But, Aaron Eckhart did the best that he could. Didn't see Unhinged. Brandon, I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know what a Terry Carroll is. And yes, I do have it on slow mode because slow mode makes it a lot easier. See, I'm going to keep on slow mode if I ever do streams in the future because it makes it easier to read. People may get pissed off about it. It's just easier to read and talk instead of trying to rush through everything. Just way too much of a rush. Yeah, that's true, Lucas Green. Titan AE. I guess I didn't say that because I assumed they wanted like live action Matt Damon. But if you're asking me something Matt Damon was involved with, yes, Titan AE would be my favorite. But I thought the person meant live action. So I was thinking like the live action Matt Damon. Unthinkable, I've never seen. Jumanji cartoon. I didn't even know there was a Jumanji cartoon. I didn't see Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol. Most overrated movie of the 2010s? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, when people ask questions like that, like the most overrated, I'm one of those guys. I have to look like at a list before picking. I know I can't just do it off the top of my head. I need to look at a list and be like, oh yeah, there's that one I forgot. There's that one I forgot. Whenever I do think of stuff like that. No, I think the Terminator 2 ride is just that, a ride. I never thought of anything more than that. Never experienced the ride firsthand, so maybe that's why too. Mark Anzio, what makes you think that? You said, oh, you mean me? Yes, I don't like the Jason Bourne films. I thought you meant you thought Matt Damon hates the Jason Bourne films. Yeah, I don't like them. I think the editing and the way the action scenes are shot are horrible, and they hurt action films for quite a while because everyone adapted that stupid shaky cam, schizophrenic editing motif so that then action scenes and action films were just hurt quite a bit. What did you not like about 3 Men and a Little Lady? Everything. Well, what's good about it? I mean, the three guys at times feel like they're barely together. The little girl was annoying as piss. Fuck the new Halloween films. I ranted on Halloween 2018. I reviewed Sonic the Hedgehog, Brandon. The review's up on the channel. Fuck TMNT. Like I said, now they're tampon munchin ninja twats. Oh hey, actually Jillian, I was wondering about that. One second. There you go, sorry about that. It's too hot. There you go. I can never get the gun in the hand. It always falls off, so it's just like this. But, you're the one that gave me this, right? Yeah, you disappeared. I was thought, oh man, I hope he's still around. I hope I didn't do anything, because I've always said this is one of the best gifts I've ever got in my life. I carried this with to Iowa. This is a prized possession. I'm not kidding, Jillian. This is easily one of the best gifts I've gotten because really no one has this. This is a rare thing, and I would never sell it because Predator 2 is one of my favorites, and this is just cool. This is absolutely cool. So, yeah, Harrigan is still. Again, it's hard. I can't get the fucking gun in there, so he just like this, but. That's fine. So. Get that off. But yeah, Jillian, I thought, man, did I do... This guy sent me this wonderful gift, and then I never heard from him again. Did I say something wrong in the video when I showed it? Was I too much of a dweeb? I'm like, man, Jillian Slowwater Banks, I must have really, like, pissed him off and be like, fuck this guy. I gave him this thing, he's a fucking dweeb, he's a fucking idiot. I'm like, it's because I never heard from you again. So I'm like, man, I must have did something. But you know, that's life. As in, there's a lot of stuff in the world to be busy than some redneck person's videos on YouTube. I haven't watched a wrestling DVD in a long time. I watch Jim Cornette's YouTube channel when I get the chance, though, because I love Jim Cornette. Because Jim Cornette, how he thinks of wrestling is kind of like how I think of movies. And he may be too passionate about it, but that's kind of the... I can relate to that. Well, it's Texas, so the temperature is ball sweaty. See, it's not even a number, it's just ball sweaty. See, you just gotta think of terms. Taking Chance, Kevin Bacon, never seen. Ken Spears, I did not know he passed away, that's too bad. Favorite Jurassic Park dinosaur, probably the raptor, as boring of an answer as that is. Joe Rogan, I listened to some of it. I know he's deleting his stuff now because he wants to be just on Spotify. Which I'm like, okay, then I'm never going to listen to him again because I don't give a fuck about Spotify. But apparently he's deleting his stuff on YouTube, which to me is a mistake. But because I know how that goes. Don't delete shit. I love Tremors. Tremors is one of my personal favorite films. I never saw Malcolm in the Middle, so I can't answer that. God, fuck this fucking movie, High Tension, man. I've seen this before, but this movie just fucking sucks. Stupid fucking ending. Johnny Jerry, perhaps, with those films. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Hey, you. Hello there. Thank you. No, Tremors is my favorite Kevin Bacon film. I like Joe Rogan, but I don't understand this whole I have to only be on Spotify. I'm guessing he made a deal with Spotify, and now it's like, hey, you don't get a shitload of money, but you need to take your content because we need people to listen to us on Spotify. And I think people would be like, well, some people would be like, fuck this. I just, Spotify to me, YouTube to me is just easier to access than Spotify. Is Jillian Slowwater, is he still in here? Well, I gotta remember I have slow-mo on. Yeah, Jillian Slowwater Banks. That, I mean, if you are, it was cool to see you again. Again, it's been a while, and yeah, he's the guy that sent me this. So, again, one of the best gifts I got, so. And his hand is over there. I gotta reattach his hand. Actually, I'll be right back. That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna put this away. Alright. Ever had a near-death experience? No, I haven't. I like daylight. I think daylight's underrated. Not a big online interaction kind of person. Oh, thank you, Jillian. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's sincerely appreciative. I really do appreciate that, Jillian. And that's understandable. That's understandable. I can perfectly understand that. But yeah, thank you so much. Once again, thank you. Do I like Braveheart? Yeah. Chronicles of Narnia? No, I've never seen them. The first? No, I don't remember the first. DJ Donnelly. Red Mist 2004, I'm just backed up with requests, with paid requests. I have to get to those first, so that's going to take me at least the entire month, so I'm still accepting requests just as long as people are willing to know that it may take a while to get to them, but I will get to them. So, again, it may take a while, but I will get to them. I love Joe Bob Briggs. I watched Monster Vision when it was on TNT. I was there when he did the Dust to Dawn Friday the 13th marathon, where he did Friday the 13th 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. And I have DVDs with his commentary tracks. Samurai Cop, Double D Avenger, PayPal is probably the number one choice. Usually Patreon is mostly for people that will consistently do it month for month. And if not, then PayPal. Well, I mean, Mark Denzel, I don't know. If you thought Daylight was meh, I don't know if you liked it, Car, but like, I really enjoyed Daylight. I think Stallone did a great job, and I think it has some really wonderful action scenes. And Get Carter I liked as well, but not many people do. I don't like Adrian Brody. He doesn't impress me as an actor. His big nose doesn't impress me either. No, I like Fight Club. I don't think Fight Club's overrated. I like Fight Club quite a bit. Red Mist 2004, really? I didn't think I got better. I think I'm still the same shady reviewer. I don't think I've gotten better, but I appreciate the kind words. I don't know how I've gotten better. It must have been by luck or chance, but yeah, I like Turner and Hooch. Sorry, if you wonder why I'm looking up, I'm still watching this movie for a request. High Tension, French horror film. But yeah, I like Turner and Hooch. I prefer K9 more, which I want to get the Blu-ray of that sometime with James Belushi, but never seen Leave It to Beaver, the movie. I haven't sadly kept up with the Region Free stuff. I've just been so busy with my own stuff, I just haven't kept up with it, so I wish it the best of luck. That's one of the reasons why I did not become a part of it, is because I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time, and that's just how it is. I love End of Days. I mean, it's Arnold shooting a grenade launcher into the devil and going, "You want to fuck with me? You're a fucking wild boy compared to me. I'm a wild boy." I mean, I love End of Days. That's what's hard to recommend stuff, because people have different tastes. So how can you judge someone's taste when everyone has different tastes? You know what I mean? That's why rarely in films I'm like, I recommend this. I'm like, well, I like it. Maybe you won't. We don't need another Sean Weevil film. You only need one movie. Die Hard films, I think the first one's the best. I would go with Die Hard with a Vengeance. I actually like Live Free or Die Hard a lot. Then Die Hard 2, and then Fuck a Good Day to Shit Hard. Thank you, Red Mist. I appreciate that. Hercules in New York, man, that was a long time ago. I forgot how many years ago that was. Sinbad. Do you mean Popeye the Sailor? Oh, Sinbad. Movies? No, I haven't seen the movies. I thought you meant Popeye the Sailor Man cartoons. No, I've never seen the old Sinbad movies. I haven't seen any of the Disney live-action remakes. I have no interest. Unless I pay a shitload of money because I'm greedy. I can admit that, I'm greedy. I think we're all greedy somewhat, so at least I'll admit it. Let's face it, most of these YouTubers are greedy as well. They just don't want to fucking admit it. Chris Hansen, is that the To Catch a Predator guy? What, did he do something personally that I don't know about? Or do you mean just him as a show? John Cena is a way worse actor. Yeah. First video. Now I'm wondering when that Hercules in New York review was, like how long ago that was. Do you like Die Hard 2? Yeah, I think Die Hard 2 is a good sequel. See, that's the thing. I don't think Die Hard 2 is the second worst. I think all the first 4 Die Hard films I love. So Die Hard 2 being that is still better than a lot of action films. Like, I'm a big fan of Die Hard. That's why I wanted to like Die Hard 5 so much. That's why I fooled myself into liking Die Hard 5 so much, because I love the first 4 so much. I would call one of my favorite action franchises along with Rambo, like Rambo Die Hard, but like Die Hard 2 I still really love. Like, to me, I'm like, there's no weak one. But then Die Hard 5, I fooled myself, and then I watch on Blu-ray, I'm like, this really does suck. Oh, thank you, Manuel Ochoa. I really appreciate that. Best YouTuber, been subscribed since the good old days of 2010, still seems like yesterday. I'm far from the best YouTuber, but I really appreciate the sentiment, and I thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. No, I'm not happy Disney bought Fox. Disney doesn't need more power. They got enough shit as is. Austin Wilcott, hello there. Johnny, let me ask you a question. Why would you ask that? That's the type of question that would get you banned. Like, come on, Johnny. Like, let's think about this. You come onto a stream and you're asking if someone ever did that. Number one, why would you want to know? Number two, why would you think you want to know? Can someone in the chat answer me that question? Feel free. Oh, RB, hello there. Really nice guy. I think you said you didn't like Family Guy and American Dad before. Did you ever see Futurama before? I've never seen American Dad. Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane stuff, I'm like, Futurama I remember being okay. I haven't seen a whole lot of Futurama, but I remember not minding Futurama. It's just Seth MacFarlane stuff, I guess. Like, the Simpsons on its heyday was more my cup of tea humor-wise than Seth MacFarlane stuff. Like, even when he got live action, like Once Upon a Time in the West, or what the fuck it was called? No, A Million Days to Die in the West. A Million Days to Die in the West was fucking awful. Ted, I thought Paul with the guys from Shaun of the Dead, I thought Paul was better. Mark Anzo, he asked if I ever masturbated. So yeah, I thought that was a weird question. Splice I could not get into. I'm not a fan of Splice. I saw that back when it came out, and I thought, this wasn't my cup of tea. Well, Johnny, why would you ask that question to begin with? I mean, first off, See, I don't see, Johnny, that's the thing with you. I'm not sure, like, sometimes you're just, like, you say you don't pay me $80, you never did, and then this awkward, weird question about, but would you ask that to any random person? Hello there, have you ever masturbated? That's a bit weird fucking question. Maybe I'm just strange for thinking that. Hello Matt, I love the Dire films, I hope you're okay. I noticed you have done a recent review of Road. I think someone's bought it on DVD for me, I'm concerned. If you want, Megan Fox is a badass mercenary, apparently, supposedly, and some shitty CGI lion. Good luck. Nimrod Anto, I don't know anything about his Liam Neeson film. I think Die Hard is great. I never was bothered by the pacing. Afterwards, it focused on the villain more than the hero. I honestly don't know any off the top of my head that focuses more on the villain. Have you ever had a larger YouTuber come down on you? I thought I seen a YouTuber making videos on negative way against you. People make videos about me all the time. I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I've been on this YouTube channel for 10 years now, at least. I've had everything. I've had death threats. I've had people threaten my mom. I've had people threaten my life. I just don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't give a fuck anymore. So, and that's really why I don't get anxiety from it. I'm like, you know what? I can turn off my computer and I live my life. And look, we got over 40 people here who seem, for some reason, give a shit enough about my opinion to ask questions or send super chats. You know what? Make all the videos they want about me. Fuck them. Give a fuck about them. I like Bad Boys 3, so yeah, Bad Boys 4 I look forward to. Because Bad Boys 3 proved me that yeah, I like Bad Boys 3, so yeah, Bad Boys 4 sure. I've heard you rant on Bruce Willis. The biggest jerk in Hollywood? Steven Seagal. Like, there's a lot of horror stories of Steven Seagal. He's probably one of the biggest jerks. Steven Seagal. How much to review stuff? It depends what it is. Honestly. I mean, usually $10. But also know that I have a lot of requests to get to, so it may take weeks to get to it, honestly. At least by the end of the month. But usually $10. But it depends on also, if it's some 4-hour thing, then I'm like, well, we want a little bit more. Hey Cielo, I'm doing okay. Babel, I haven't seen. Batwoman, I never watched, because I didn't give a fuck to watch it. Alien Isolation Let's Play. I just don't have the time right now. I'm so busy with requests. I have a stack of movies that I want to watch for fun. I haven't gotten to them because I want to get to the requests first. Because they're taking the time and money to do that. To me, that requires my first choice. The only reason I'm doing the live stream is that I'm watching the request at the same time. I don't think the villain's the main focus in Hard Target. I never saw that way. I think Van Damme is the main focus, so I don't agree with that total meltdown too, but to each their own. JSD, I'm doing okay. How about you? Well, Johnny, if you ever send it through PayPal, that would be good. $2021 in review. Well, Manuel Ocho, the problem with that is what is actually going to be released. But that's the thing.
That's the thing with doing a 2021 video. What actually will get released, so that it makes you go, okay, is this video going to serve a purpose, or am I talking about movies that will get pushed back to 2022 or 2023? And that's the problem with doing that. Thank you, Davian Donaldson, I appreciate that. My second favorite Ninja Turtle character, I would go with Mikey. Evil Dead movies, I reviewed them on the channel. Evil Dead 2 is my favorite, but I love the Evil Dead trilogy. The remake, not so much. Thank you, Cielo. I appreciate that. I've seen the Hard Target TV spots. That was cool. Roland Emmerich, I like more than Michael Bay. I don't know nothing about Kevin James. So I don't know if he's a jerk. No, I don't have 4K. I do not have 4K. Quantum of Solace, I think I reviewed that. I liked it for what it was. I didn't hate it like other people did. Upgrade, the ending ruined it for me. I'm sorry. I don't like the ending to that movie. Things to go. You mean as a his direct-to-video stuff is way worse than Don the Dragon Wilson stuff. Giuseppe Andrews. What, Cabin Fever? I'm not big on Cabin Fever. Hey, Alan Stanley, how are you doing? Stallone's film? I don't know what you mean, Perry fan. I think it's cool that you've been real on here for so many years and giving honest opinion. Thank you, Jillian. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate the kind words. Well, Johnny, you said you have a new credit card, so if you have a new car, then you do try to get in there. I don't care about the new Chainsaw Massacre film, because what was the last good Chainsaw Massacre flick? That's the thing, what was the last good flick? Hey, Stephen Wilkos, how are you doing? Fistful of Dynamite I haven't seen. Godzilla 1998 I've always enjoyed. I've never hated it. Yeah, I know they did super fast. I've never seen it though. But the thing with Chainsaw Massacre, like, what more can you do with Chainsaw Massacre? They already have a fucking Leatherface prequel. They did all this other shit. The editing, Child's Play 2019, the editing didn't bother me. I didn't notice any fast editing. If I'm bothered with something like that, it'd be something like Taken 2 or Taken 3. Doom 3, that's a good game. Doom 3 is a very worthwhile game. Reindeer Games is okay, but shortest film you've seen? I don't know what the shortest film I've seen. Big Trouble in China remake is not needed. The Rock already did that movie. It was called the Race to Witch Mountain. That's the thing, he already did that movie. It's called Race to Witch Mountain. Yep, I still have the Crocodile Dundee net. That was very cool too. I have it right there in the safekeeping. I just don't want to show it on camera because, you know, it's a weapon, and YouTube are crazy with that kind of stuff for some reason. I don't know when they'll be coming approximately. I'm doing the best I can to get to requests, and probably sometime the upcoming week. Hi, Eric. I would choose The Matrix. Favorite Johnny Depp movie, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Ed Wood, and Sleepy Hollow. Scream 2021, not needed. We didn't need a Scream 4, let alone a Scream 5. Do I have the Australian cut of Crocodile Dundee? No, I know it has the more of the swearing in it, but I don't have the Australian cut. December, I don't even know what that is. Well, I think the best Chainsaw Massacre was the original, but that's just me. Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, it depends on what mood I'm in. Upcoming Christmas movies, I mean Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Ernest Saves Christmas, The Ref, to name a couple. I love Tango and Cash. I reviewed it when I did my Stallone marathon. No, I never rode a snowmobile. Next Generation, I mean, yeah, Leatherface dressed up like a sissy. I mean, he's dressed up like a fucking girl with tits. I don't understand the choice of them doing that. And let's do a remake of the first film, so it's the same fucking thing, only instead of a truck, it's a fucking crop duster airplane that I'm surprised it wasn't flown by fucking Randy Quaid from Independence Day, hitting the hitchhiker, or this time, Beth McConaughey. Alien 3 is worse. Because Alien 3, Cat in the Hat didn't fuck up aliens. Batman Returns, oh, I guess is a Christmas movie. It takes place around Christmas. Ready Player One, the references are fun, but that doesn't make it a good movie. Like, the lead guy and his story, I didn't care about. If it was like the 80s, or, you know, if you had Michael J. Fox type, or that, you know, it would work better. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'm not a fan of A Christmas Story. I always thought the film was overrated. I'm sorry. I could never understand the appeal of A Christmas Story. I think Scrooged is better for me. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Ernest Saves Christmas. I never understood the appeal of A Christmas Story. I never grew up with the film. I didn't watch it when I was a kid. So A Christmas Story, to me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this movie. There's plenty of other Christmas films I prefer. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I don't care about the other Cobra Kai stuff, so I don't care about Season 3. December, I've never heard of. Alien 3 is worse. Are you good at swimming? No, I suck at swimming. Pretty bad at swimming. I believe I reviewed Avengement with Scott Adkins, and I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, I did review Avengement, since someone requested it. I thought it was rather good. Well, I don't know what other Blu-ray set I have to say is for Alien that's come out. Favorite Michael Douglas film? I mean, I really enjoyed the game. I enjoyed Falling Down. Alien 3... Alien Covenant did not fuck up aliens. Alien 3 did. So yes, to me, Alien 3 is the worst alien film ever. Because Alien Covenant, as bad as it is, did not fuck up aliens. If you don't see, that's a poster of aliens in the background. It's one of my favorite films ever. Alien 3 fucked it up. Fuck Alien 3. I reviewed Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Good things about Alien 3 Assembly Cut? Nothing. The fact that it exists is a fucking fail. Because there's plenty of other films. Why not a Predator 2 Assembly Cut? How about Cobra Assembly Cut? Hard Target Remastered Cut? Alien movie toys as a kid. I had the toys that were done when they were going to do that Aliens cartoon. I had the action figures for it, but then they canceled the cartoon because Alien 3 sucked so much dick they canceled the cartoon. That was going to be of aliens. No, I don't have any favorite Christmas songs. Upcoming reviews? A lot. I got Terrifier. He's Out There. American Beauty. Waist Deep. Hush. Next Friday. Home Alone 1 and 2. Fan forced it? Yes, because Fan forced it tried to do something different. Avengers Endgame was the same stupid fucking humor, like how Incredible Hulk giving away fucking breakfast tacos. You know what Fantastic had? Dr. Doom blowing people's minds up and blowing their heads up. You know what Avengers Endgame had? A fat fuck Thor, think he's in the Big Lebowski, and the Incredible Hulk giving breakfast tacos. That's my fucking problem with that. I don't give a fuck about Godfather films. I don't care about Godfather 3. I prefer Goodfellas and Casino over Godfather. The Golden Child poster is still packed away. Story Crazy Clips, I'll get to it when I can, like I mentioned. I have a lot to get to. I'm doing the best I can, Story Crazy Clips. No, I don't save movie tickets. But, yeah, I still enjoy the 2003 TMNT film. Yes, I did enjoy it. It's my favorite cartoon. Thank you, Total Meltdown 2. I appreciate that. Yeah, I liked that it did something different. I never said it was an A+ classic film. I said I appreciated doing something different. The Fugitive with Harrison Ford is a good movie, yeah. Indiana Jones 4 I think is way better than Terminator 3. Problem Child I haven't seen since I was a kid. I will probably end it now because I gotta get back to work. I gotta get back to doing requests and such. So this went a bit longer than I thought, but I gotta get back to doing requests. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being on here. You guys take care. This is mainly a test to see if it actually worked. And thankfully it did work. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. And Jillian, I think White Men Can't Jump is a better basketball film. That's just my opinion. I would, again, for a basketball movie, I would say White Men Can't Jump is a better movie than Teen Wolf. That's just me. MVD, no, I don't think they'll do Hard Target because I think Universal is going to be too butthurt about it. I don't like either of those, Johnny. Thank you, Adam, up at the movies. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. The next live stream, I don't know. I'm going to be very, very busy. I didn't mind. I liked American Beauty, but it's hard to watch because Kevin Spacey is now like a sick fuck. But I liked the movie. I reviewed Ernest Goes to Camp, CVJ Cowboy. No, I haven't recorded the videos yet, Story Crazy. No, you're cool, you're fine. I haven't recorded the videos yet. Davian Donaldson, it's satellite internet, so it's going to be a lot of buffering. It's satellite internet. So, take care. We will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. And peace out. Later.